Hello guys, welcome to the video. So let's go. In this video I will show you my this week pair that I'm interested because I'm a forex trader and also I'm making money from forex trading. So let's go to the screen and let's see my next week pair. So every week is very different. So this week I just have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 pairs. So this week I just have 8 pairs and I will explain you from the weekly chart until the 15-minute chart because I'm always like every week I'm doing weekly analysis. So the first one is Euro GBP. So if I come to the weekly, you can see guys here we are coming to this weekly area of interest because we have three touches in this weekly area of interest. So the weekly is already come here and it did give me this weekly bearish engulfing candlestick. But before that, because I was interested last week in this pair, so I'm already in this trade. So we come until here. I'm going to the daily chart. In the daily chart, you can see after this bearish engulfing candlestick in the daily chart, I just go to the 4-hour chart and the 4-hour is also bearish. So you can see here from here we was bullish, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, then lower high, and we have this morning star candlestick in this engulfing 4-hour candlestick. So I enter here, I put my stop loss above this head and shoulder pattern in 1 to 2 risk to reward. So my target is little bit bigger, so my target need to be until here because this is the last structure point. My target need to be here, but I'm not doing like long targets. I'm just interested in 1 to 2 a quick risk to reward. So this is this pair because I was interested in this pair last week and I'm already in this trade. The second one is GBP CAD. So pay attention to these because these are the pairs that you will also enter. And I will also look to these pairs to enter another trade. So as you can see, the weekly is currently higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We are bullish and we come to this weekly area of interest. We have bullish engulfing candlestick in the weekly. When I go to the daily chart, so the daily is also from here lower low, lower high, lower low, and then higher high and higher low. So here we already come to the weekly area of interest, and this is also the daily area of interest. But the problem is that we are currently not rejecting this area. So the first problem you always need to see when you come to the daily area of interest, you need to look for the engulfing candlestick, or at least you need to see some kind of rejection. But here you guys can see that there is no rejection candlestick, so I will look for an engulfing candlestick here. So when it closes like this engulfing candlestick, then after that I will go to the 4-hour. So at that time the 4-hour will also become bullish in this higher low. In this higher low I will look for the engulfing candlestick in the 4-hour and I will enter like this here. I will put my stop loss depending on my structure, that how it will perform the structure. So here will be the stop loss or maybe here. So I will see this market how it's presenting itself. Right now we are not rejecting because this is an candle of engulfing, but it didn't close, so at least it need to close. So I will wait for this. The next one is GBP NZD. So GBP NZD, the weekly is currently bullish from lower low, lower high, lower low, and higher high. And this was the higher low. We have this morning star formation in engulfing candlestick, and also sometimes when we have this big wick, it's filling this wick back. So the weekly is bullish, the daily is also bullish. So from here we was bearish, then lower low, then lower high, and it come to this area of interest, but it didn't reject. So the point is, when we come to the area of interest, it need to reject, but it didn't reject. Here I was need an engulfing candlestick, but you guys can see here we are creating bearish candle. So right now I am not interested in this one, but if we make this like here we have some kind of wick and after that we have engulfing candlestick, then I will be interested. This one is really interesting because GBP AUD. So here lower low, lower high, and lower low, and this is again lower high. We have engulfing candlestick. We are currently, we will come to the weekly area. We reject this. So this was the trade, but I was not looking to the market at this time. So the weekly is bearish. We come to the daily. The daily is also bearish. So lower low, lower high, and it will create the lower low. So this is the daily area of interest, and we come here, we reject this, and we have now bearish engulfing candlestick. So I hope this candlestick at least it close like this, or it need to close until here. So if it close until here, then I will go to the 4 hour. So you guys can see here in the 4 hour we have the left head and the right shoulder, and this is the break. We will wait for the retest, and here engulfing candlestick in the 4 hour, and we will target these lows, or we will target 1 to 2. So this is really interesting pair, and I hope it will play out, or maybe this trade will just gone because it will not pull back. Maybe it will pull back a little bit smaller and then go down, but I will be not interested in this pair because if it didn't pull back to my area, then I will not look for trade. The next one is AUD NZD. So last week I take this trade, and as you guys can see, I entered here in the 4 hour engulfing, but I got picked out here. So this trade was a losing trade, but you can see that it go to my take profit. So yeah. So in this week I will look in this pair because the weekly is currently bearish. So this is the lower low, this is the lower high, and I will look for uh, shorts. The daily is also bearish. We come to this daily area of interest. We have bearish engulfing candlestick. We already reject the area. So this is the point. We already reject the area. When I go to the 4 hour, in the 4 hour, I will just look to this come until here, and here I will look for some kind of shift of structure to go down because we already reject this area. So I hope this daily candle come until here, make some kind of wick, and I will enter in this wick and then target 1 to 2 risk to reward. This one, the weekly is currently bearish, so lower low, lower high, and it will create lower low. The weekly is bearish. If I go to the daily is bullish. So you guys can see here lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. So it need to I was looking for upside, but the weekly is bearish. And what the weekly are doing, the weekly already create lower low, lower high. What it need to do, the weekly need to create lower low. So it should not go up from here, it should go down. So I'm not interested in this pair, but still I will watch what will happen. But currently I'm not interested in this pair. If we close down, maybe down of this, then probably I will look for this area to then short the trade down. But right now I'm not interested. Let's see, maybe next week. This one, NZD CAD. So in NZD CAD, I am currently bullish in the weekly because this was the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and it will create higher high. So the weekly is currently bullish. If I go to the daily also, we come to the weekly area of interest, we reject, we have engulfing candlestick, and following on that we have another bullish candlestick. So this daily is already bullish. We come to the weekly area of interest, and if I go to the 4 hour is also, it become bullish. So lower low, lower high, lower low, and we have higher high. So what I will look for the higher low in the engulfing candlestick to look for buys. This is really simple, and it will already also create this right shoulder. So this will be the right shoulder. So left shoulder, and this is the head, and that will be the right shoulder. In the last one is EuroCAD. So in EuroCAD, if you guys can see from here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, we have engulfing candlestick, we are bullish. We come to the weekly area of interest. When I go to the daily is also bullish. So from here, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low, and I will look for this engulfing candlestick. I hope it closes like this, because we will already be in the weekly area. So if it closes like this engulfing, I will go to the 4 hour. In the 4 hour, you guys can see it's already bullish. So left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder, and here it will be an engulfing candlestick. But what I'm looking for here, you guys can see this is a small support, kind of a resistant kind of support thing. So I will look for the break, retest, and engulfing here, because then it will be so much clean, because it will look like this. So here I will look for an engulfing candlestick after the break and retest. So I hope the daily close like this or above this structure point here. So I hope the daily closes like this. If it closes like this, then another daily will create that wick. If it create that wick, what it mean? It mean the 4 hour will create this higher low to go to the upside. So yeah guys, this is all the pairs. And also I will share in which trade I will enter in my free Telegram channel. So if you are interested, just go to the link in the bio in YouTube, because I can't share my link in the description. So you guys can go and see in the bio in the YouTube, and go to the Telegram. It's for free. You can see my trades and things. So see you guys in the next video. Please, if you like this video, like it and subscribe the channel. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.